welcome to Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2. This time it's gonna be a little different from the previous episode because I won't make it as movie-ish. Starting with these ducks here. Now they may look like regular ducks, regular battle ducks, wearing their little helmets, screaming their little swears. And this here may look like a regular Roman army, with generals in the back, and archers, and the normal guys. And that's because these are normal troops. However, the ducks, they are a bit special. Where are they? Where are the ducks? I lost my ducks. There they are. The special thing about them is that they're a bit improved to their regular counterparts. So the Romans are also set to attack. So they should meet pretty soon. They're splitting off into lines, it seems, which is interesting. But, yeah. These ducks are a bit stronger than the regular ones. Just a tiny bit with 1,250,000 health. And this is how much damage they do. 70,000, 200,000. They are a bit stronger than the regulars. Now, of course, they don't seem to one-hit the Romans somehow. Although I do have 230 kills, so... But yeah, these are Donny. Donny Duck. You may get that reference. Here they come! And there they fly. This definitely makes the battlefield look a lot more messy. And I think I'm gonna have a few situations here where I will put Donny up against it. Not as many Donnies, these were 1,000. I'll probably make it like 100 or 250 or something. But I'll have some situations where Donny will have to get close to maybe meeting his match. I love the voice lines. 4 Romans remain. I assume here under the map. And over here under the map as well. 2 remain. They don't seem to be flying, so perhaps. No, I can't hit them. Well, it's clear that Donny wins this, because Donny wins everything. Donny is the ultimate troop. So this next battle I'll put in the highlands. And I will put everything but Donny away and make Donny team 1. This is the hill that I mostly use for my battles, but I think this time I'll put down here something. Maybe in this valley. And I will show you what it is when I'm done with it. Okay, so we're back. We have our... Why do the Donnies already have a kill? How is this possible? How did you do this? We have 250 Donnies here in this valley. Opposing them we have 10,000 Spartans or so. Along with... No. 5,000 Spartans along with 10,000 Persians. Behind them 10,000 orcs, and then 5,000 German soldiers, and then 7,500 redcoats and 7,500 French soldiers, to see how Donny will do up against them. They're all set up to guard, so they will start moving once the Donnies come close. But let's see how they do. There they go. Racing for the kill. Seems like they're gonna hit in the center. Like along this path or whatever that is. Oh no, they're gonna hit the right flank. Interesting. And there we go. The soldiers are starting to fire as Spartans fly everywhere, and the Donnies seem to be a bit confused on who they should attack. Everyone is moving. Except for the Germans. They are mostly firing and holding back the redcoats and French. That's funny. Oh god. Oh dear lord. Wonder how much blood this is gonna produce, because I have blood volumes on. Oh. Oh. And what I'm sort of expecting not even a single Donny to die. Ah, the first Persians have made it forward. Probably because all the Spartans flew back. And the redcoats and French seem to be firing as well. Sort of in volleys. It looks like they're firing in volleys at least. I don't even see the Donnies. I see 1, 2, these two here that are stationary. But apart from that, nothing. God damn. This one's still they're still alive, but I don't think they know where to go, so they just chill here. Because they're set to guard. So there's gonna have some cleanup action. Oh god. Orcs! The orcs have made it forward. Oh, everyone has made it forward because there's no one left. There's still Spartans here. That's nice. Let's see if I can do something. Oh no. Oh god, I have minus 1,600 health. Jesus Christ. I do not care for gravity. But they are still volley firing away. It doesn't even look like they're aiming at anything. I think they're just shooting towards here because they know somewhere up there are ducks. And they must die or we get killed. How much health do we have? We barely lost 50,000 health. It's very easy to make troops that are completely batshit crazy, because this Donny is now getting all the fire directed at him and he's not going to die. Not a single Donny has died. But I assume most of them are like back here somewhere cleaning up. I assume? Maybe they aren't. Jesus Christ. This is inhumane. This Donny is barely moving. He's getting every bullet shot at him. Where are the other Donnies? Let's check. So if I go into RTS mode and just do this, I've select. There's some over here. I have found them over here. Somewhere. What? What? They are lost. All of the Donnies are lost except for this one. You can clearly make out by where all the bullets are colliding. And here comes the Blood River. This orc. Yep, he was hit already. How many? God, there's 20,000 troops left. There were 60,000 at the start. A lot of the ones who are left are just chilling back here. With, I guess, PTSD or something similar. Where? Ah, there. There he is. Let's watch this one for a bit. He is... Oh god, he's cleaning up everyone. So I was originally gonna make this a Roman soldier, but I thought, I mean, yeah, yesterday the Romans got their ass handed to them, but also the Egyptians and the Spartans, so I thought I'd make it a duck, especially because of the visual of a blood-covered duck with a tiny helmet rushing around the battlefield, beating everyone. How much health does he have? Oh no, that's not what I wanted. This man only took 41 damage. Goddamn. Where's Don? Where's the... Ah! He's made it into the center. Oh, he's losing health. Well, obviously, it's very easy to just... for him to just... and clear out circles. Like that. Oh, one Donny has died. And 2 disappeared. Or the 2 at the beginning just not spawn at all. Decided there isn't a time slider, but I can do this. Oh, wait. This. Which is slow motion. And really, oh. God. This is tragic. I think it's fair to say that the Donnies might have won this one. Even though a lot of them seem to be back here, so... Ah! Donny! What? Oh, ah, there. Here we go. No, I missed it. I missed him. This one's still ripe in shape. I guess they're all still back here, because they keep getting enemies flung at them. So I'll leave him be. But man, we do not have as many Donnies up here as I thought we would. I don't know why they keep surviving when they get flung away, because I gave Donny like 12,000 damage. So I'm confused. But they are slowly whittling down. So I guess I'll just sit here for a second and make a time lapse. Let's go. A second Donny has died. Total kills are now at 2. What's going on with this one? Ah, he's well. He's good, that one. Yeah, this is... I think it's fair to say that it's very clear who won this battle. Because the Donnies have lost 2 of their 250. And the humans have lost 50,000. There's still loads of Donnies to go. Especially when eventually the other Donnies come back. Like this one. This one, oh, I assume these ones, yeah, they're barely damaged. They are starting to come back. This is just gonna get cleaned up real soon. So I think I'll stop it here and just say that Donny's won. So as a quick intermission of something that I noticed, this is the only Donny on the field right now. And I'm the Donny. And these are 100,000 Roman soldiers set up in a square. Right now they don't attack me because the battle hasn't started yet, so let's do that. And because I'm so fast, look at what happens when I do this. I make waves in the Roman lines. Because they try to stab me, but they're too slow. So I'll get out of here real quick and set the Romans to attack. And then we'll do it again, because I think then the effect is better. So 2 and 100,000 shall attack. Where do I have my Donny? There. So let's look at this. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. You can even see the wave after they've gotten up again because they get their shields out. Whoops. Whoopsie poops. Yeah. So that's just something I wanted to show. Alright, so here we have about 100,000 Romans, I think it was, and 20,000 of their archers. And then on the other side we got 100,000 footmen and 20,000 of their archers. They are fighting each other on this hill. But there's Donnies in the middle, who aren't fighting for anyone. They are just their own team. 100 of them. And yeah, let's see how this goes. I will go to the end of this side of the battle to see how they fight as well. But we'll see them flying, I think. Yep, there we go. But over here it'll be a fair and square battle between warriors. For the most part. Because obviously they are splintering off now because Romans are being flung here. And the Romans are also doing that because they're having footmen flung at them. And the Donnies, who knows where they are. But these ones are fighting just as they should. Until either one side is completely dead, probably the Romans because of their advantage in numbers, their disadvantage in numbers. Or until a Donny comes and wipes them off of the earth and sends them into a low orbit, like that one. But this is pretty interesting how the battle forms just because some Donnies fling them everywhere. Now of course, they aren't really a fair match, footmen against Romans. But I don't know if the archers of the footmen are better than the archers of the Romans. So that may be their advantage. Let's take a Donny. This is me now. My Donny. You two fly. Look at this. Way! Wah! A little skirmish. Nope. No. Be friends. Be friends. Love. Love. They're very fun. Let's leave it to it. And look at the battle from a broader scale. Oh god, it really stretched out. Well, oh wait. My mouse just... the thing that keeps the batteries in just fell off. But look at how they splinter off just because there's one enemy somewhere. Why do you do... what? Oh no. My mouse's batteries are exposed now. So let's see, can I find one Roman that they're attacking? The one singular guy. Seems to be over here somewhere. Oh no, he died. Very interesting. At the edges the groups are still sort of big. But in the middle I can't imagine a big cohesive battle in the middle. Yeah, no, the middle is the blood field. The sides are mostly intact even. With the Romans clearly having an advantage. Probably because the footmen keep getting distracted by singular Romans. I can't even tell where the Donnies are. But all of them are still alive. But the Donnies and the Romans have the most kills. So Donnies are team 1, I believe. No, Donnies are team 3. Why do the Romans have 40,000 kills and the Donnies have only 16,000? That's not fair. Ah, wait. Aha! I found a Donny. He's holding up pretty well. Fly. 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 So yeah, very nice. Wonder how long it will take for this battle to play out. But I don't think there's any perspective where I could go and place myself where you could see the battle clearly. Because like this, yeah, you can see that there's a large massing there fighting, and there's a large wall of death here. Can't really tell what's what, especially like on the other side now. But I like the giant formations marching towards a singular duck. So the footmen are clearly gonna be wiped out first and then the Romans, cause footmen in general are weaker. They are going to die. How much damage does a Roman do? 100! So 2 hits. How much does this do? Hey, I want to do damage to you. 44! Goddamn, this is uneven. So I think there's only one thing to do, and that is wash away the blood. Clear up the corpses. And you know, kill everything. I feel like I hit barely anything now. But down here, it's getting washed. The blood does disappear when the water comes. As you can quite clearly see here. Take it. Oh god, why is it red? Take the water. Take the water. Oh god, they drown at 20 health per second. And they have 1,250,000 health, so you can do the maths on that one. But I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. If you want to see more of this types of stuff, then just comment down below what you want to see, like suggestions, and I'll try to do them for you. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.